My name is DEVON Douglass, and I'm the Chief Resilience Officer of Tulsa, Oklahoma. My top priorities as the Chief Resilience Officer of Tulsa include racial equity work, building upon the foundation that we've already set in disaster resilience. We experienced tornadoes and earthquakes and floods in Tulsa, so bringing light to those issues that are there already, as well as public transportation. We're expanding as a city, and Tulsa needs more help in deciding how we're going to move forward over the next few years when looking at our public transportation. Racial equity, it permeates our city, the problems that arise from racial injustice, whether that's the typical racial injustice that people think of, like with the judicial system, or racial injustice in health disparities. In the northern part of Tulsa, you see large African American populations, and also in eastern Tulsa, you see a large Latino population. In North Tulsa in particular, we see that the life expectancy is significantly lower than in the whiter and wealthier parts of town. And that's a problem. It should not be that if you grow up or you're born in one zip code in North Tulsa that you are not going to have as long of a life and as good of a life as people who live in South Tulsa. We want to make sure that the education, the health outcomes are the same for all children that are born in our wonderful city. In 10 years, Resilient Tulsa looks like more than a second-rate city, that we're not looked at as the baby city in comparison to cities around us like Kansas City or Oklahoma City, that we're able to compete in education, in health outcomes, in public transportation with cities that are of comparable size and even punching above our weight class, so to speak. Tulsa has the ability to be greater than it ever has been. We are coming up on the 100th anniversary of the 1921 race massacre, and that can be an example of how far we've come since 1921, that we're seeing all groups in Tulsa, no matter where they're born, no matter what their race or ethnicity or their gender, no matter what that is, that they are able to compete on a global level. And through 100 Resilient Cities, we have the ability to do that.